the Habs lost a Game 2 against the Tampa Bay Lightning, the reigning Stanley Cup champions. What was the score? 3-1? 3-1 Tampa Bay. After the second period, I said, I'm going to stop watching if Tampa Bay scores their third goal of the game. And, they waited 10 minutes, and then I went and watched the new episode of Loki on Disney+. Because I guess that's TV shows and movies are the only thing that give me happiness. Now, the first 3 rounds, they were really fun. And I said it was cash money. And the first round, I'm like, hey, we beat Toronto. That's cash money, baby. Something Toronto hasn't done in basically my entire life. Win a first round. Then they beat Winnipeg, and I'm like, okay. I mean, we'll probably lose against Vegas. Okay. Cool. It's still cash money. Then we got this close to eliminating Vegas, and I'm like, we can do it. We can do it. And then I felt disappointment after we lost in overtime. Nicholas Waugh scoring the OT winner on Montreal's home ice. But then we win that series. And I'm like, I think, is this the year that I actually see my favorite sports team, the team that got me so involved in sports? Before that, I'm still a nerd. I still love Star Wars. I still love wrestling. I love all those things. This sports team means so much to me. It's the most emotional anything's ever made me, except for a few grandparents dying. But we'll not get into that. Seeing Carey Price there, who is I don't even know what to call him. He's the reason I love sports so much, and he's the reason I love this team, and he's the reason I cheer. And having all these young kids and all the other leaders on this team, Brendan Gallagher, Shea Weber, it's all really fun. And watching this team grow with all the young kids. But the regular season, it wasn't fun. It's been a really crappy year. If you take away 3 rounds in the playoffs, it's been really crappy. But seeing the playoffs, it made me really happy. It's been a weird year for everyone. And I know Habs fans really haven't seen any of this success in a very, very long time. This team is so much better than the team in 2014, and that's why it makes me so sad to see us getting just outplayed. And yeah, they have the shots. They had the shots in their favor. They had the hits in their favor. They were okay on the face-off dot. Dumb mistakes. Thank you, Edmondson, Ben Sherratt. So much. It's disappointing because we're this close. We're 4 wins away from a Stanley Cup, which I never thought I'd see in, I don't want to say my lifetime, because I still got a couple of years left on this earth, I think. Hopefully. I don't know. It's disappointing, and I turned the game off after that third goal, and I feel hopeless for this series now. Game 1, you could tell I'd be like, yeah, we're just outmatched, outgunned. Yeah, but everybody thinks, we're down 2-0, who knows? Not against Tampa. They might win 1, they might even win 2, they might even win back-to-back, but Tampa is so much better. So much better in every single category. It's not funny. Goaltending, maybe, but Vasilevsky stood strong. And everyone around him supported him. And yeah, he faced a bunch of shots, but you just knew Tampa Bay was going to win that game. I knew Montreal was getting plenty of opportunities, but nothing went in. And Montreal never seems to get just a clean goal. Not against Vasilevsky. You got the Ben Sherratt goal in game number 1, and then he does the stupid, hey, I'm going to put the puck in my own net! And then Edmondson does the same goddamn thing. Where's Brett Kulak? Where's Romanov? I would much rather have them in the lineup. Because time after time, Ben Sherratt and Edmondson, they are awful. And people were like, but they were pretty good last round, the round before, they were pretty good. So we know what they are. Yeah, 2-3 rounds of good hockey, that does not excuse the regular season, who cares? But I know that they're not good enough. I know that this team, they're better than what they were in the regular season, and they beat Toronto, they beat Winnipeg, they beat Vegas. You can't take that away from them. It's been a cash money season. We were not expected to be here. But now that we're this close, this close to a Stanley Cup, I'm just disappointed and mad because it seems like there's no fight. And I don't even know what to say. And I've been staying away from hockey content. I'm not looking at videos. I really don't feel like recording franchise mode. But I do because it's for you guys and I care. I don't listen to podcasts about hockey. I haven't even watched this new Steve Dangle podcast because I don't want to hear about the Montreal Canadiens and the Stanley Cup final because it's just really depressing. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do if I see my favorite team go down 3-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight, because I've seen that before and they tried to fight back and they lost. It's just super upsetting, and I wish there was a little fight. And I know you're not going to get so many lucky goals against Vasilevsky. Maybe once a game, and that's what they were, right? 2 goals in 2 games. Yeah, if we lose this game tonight, next video is just going to be me sobbing for a minute on the floor. Expect that. So I don't see how the Montreal Canadiens are going to win this series. And I know I said that for every other series, but they're just outmatched, outclassed, outgunned, outplayed. It sucks because they're this close, and I would love to see that. Because I haven't had a lot of moments like that. I mean, I got to see the Raptors, but I really wasn't like a big, fully fledged fan. The Habs make me feel the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and that's what I've experienced this postseason. And it ending in a sweep would just be awful for me and every other Habs fan. And yeah, but the Leafs fans, you guys. Really? Why is hockey Twitter like that? The Habs are here. They deserve to be here. Okay, why they don't deserve to be here? They're getting stopped by Tampa Bay. Oh, you mean the reigning Stanley Cup champions, one of the best teams ever created in NHL history? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, but they're $18 million over the salary cap. Yeah, I have qualms with that, but they're not breaking any current rules in the CBA. None. 0. And that's the NHL's fault, and that's why they have to set a precedent going into the future. Maybe the next time the CBA is written. I'm not sure. You're just mad that your general manager isn't smart enough to make moves like that. That was a 4D chess move, but most teams can't afford to put Nikita Kucherov on the IR all season. I guess I just hate the Tampa Bay Lightning because of deep-rooted jealousy. Because they're good every single year. Every single year I've been a hockey fan, I think they missed the playoffs once, and that was an injury-riddled season, and then they were good forever. They'll be good for another 10 years or so, whatever. Because they got so many young guys, Braden Point, Chiarelli, Nikita Kucherov isn't very old, Vasilevsky isn't very old, their defensive core. It's upsetting, because why isn't my general manager smart enough to do that? Who's stopping them? I guess it's just deep-rooted jealousy. And I can admit that. They're a great team. And I'm only annoyed because I want my team to win. And I want to see it win. I want to see them win. And I'm not a huge fan of back-to-backs for Stanley Cups, unless it's your team and a team that I like. Yeah, just disappointing. There's no happiness for me going into this game. It's stress, and I've been stressed for 2 months. I guess I've been stressed for the last 2 years. No, my entire life. I've been stressed. But more so, I shouldn't be stressed. I should be celebrating. We're here. I just want to see them do it. That's all. And what did I say in Game 1 on Twitter? I said this will either be the worst or best moment of my as a sports fan. It'll either be the worst or the best. And down 2-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning, they really don't lose. Period. No outro.